for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Guns for Hire from Next Gen Tactics. This is our Modern Warfare 2 Stimulus Pack 1 detailed walkthrough. This is Bailout, part 1 of 3. Yes, 1 of 3, super detailed. I'm just going to give you a quick little aerial here. We're going to float around, take a look at this place. I'm staying on the perimeter, by the way. There are other map walkthroughs out there, and I'm by no means disrespecting them. I'm just letting you know that the one I'm going to show you is very detailed. Yes, I'm going through, look at this. I dropped right down like a snake when I was doing this. This is just a quick walkthrough, giving you a little taste of it. I'm going to go through a very detailed walkthrough of this. So when I'm going through, I'm going to tell you where I normally see people, where you can position yourself, you can place claymores and whatnot. So pay attention, part 1 of 3. Alright, let's do the actual walkthrough. I'm going to be setting it to search and destroy for all walkthroughs, just so you can see where the bomb targets are. But I'll give tips and everything. Hopefully, I'll try and remember to give tips for deathmatch and the other videos as well, game types as well. But this covers off demolition and search. Anyway, so this is obviously the beginning. This is the offense side when you're starting, or even one of the party sides when you first start deathmatch. Now, as you can see, there's the center walkway that you can go through straight through there. You can also go up through the house there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us all the way through around this side, and then come around, and then maybe go through the center after. So obviously the end point here, there's really not much around here. A couple of hiding spots if you guys wanted to be some chicken shits and sit back here. So maybe watch for people camping, snipers, assault rifles. There's really no place for you to go here, so it's not a good idea. Obviously, but crazy spots. Now you're going to notice a lot of these railed in places. Now at first they look like, hey, that'd be a great place to go in. Well, they've actually done a really good job of preventing you from actually getting in there. So I'm sure some of you will probably figure out how to do some sort of glitches and get in there. But we don't do that. As far as I know, you can't get in there. So we'll just leave it at that. Now when you come up to this first area here, there's 2 ways that you can go. Through the back alley here, not a big deal. Or through that side there. What you want to look for, especially if you're respawning and you're coming up this way, watch that balcony up there. Now I'm going to take you in there, but watch the balcony there for assault rifle, not necessarily sniper or whatever, but they're going to be looking in. And here's another one of those areas here that I was talking about. You cannot get in there. It's not meant for you to be in there. If you figure a way out, great for you. Good for you. You're a douchebag for glitching. Anyway, this is just obviously a walkthrough. Maybe safer, I don't know. Look for campers in here, especially hiding in the corner right here. Watch for claymores, because if it was me, I would be placing a claymore right in here to catch anyone trying to transition through. Then we're going to come through the house here. Now this, obviously, you can go around this side, and I'll show you. It'll go all in the back there where B target is, and this also gives you access to that middle area, the middle of the map, which I showed you from the back of the spawn area. So we're going to go inside. If you need to take a dump, if you're all constipated, here's the toilet. Make sure you wash your hands after. This is my house. Don't dirty that shit up. Now, if you're coming from this side here, even though it doesn't seem like much, watch for dudes either even crouched in here or prone in here. I haven't played this extensively, but I've already been killed by someone lying there, and shame on me for not being careful. But I didn't do any walkthroughs before I came in here, so I didn't know any of the spots. And obviously, I got nailed by someone up here. Now, this is a dangerous area. When you're coming up from this stairway here, be very, very careful, because dudes love already to sort of hang back around here. Near impossible to see them. As you're coming up, they can nail you easily, especially if they have a good sound system and they can hear you. Boom, they're going to nail you. Watch for a claymore across the top here, right around there, because that'll nail you too, or even located here. So I'm giving you also ideas for claymores. And then there's access from the far side. We'll go out there in a second here. But watch for people coming in this way. They cannot access through the balcony here. This is a continuous balcony, only accessed by the upper level here. And you can jump down where I showed you before when I came around the front. And you can go around the back this way. So just be aware of that. But this area here, if you're smart and you place claymore here, and then come around this side, which is the other access point for it, claymore here, or even a claymore like right here, you could probably stay out here and ping people, because that area up there, which we'll get to later, is a big transition area. There's a ladder that goes up to the second level. You have access to the middle, but you also have access to this area here, which is what I was telling you about earlier to watch out for. And if you're running through here, be very aware that there could be some assault rifle, sniper, or, even an SMG. I mean, hell, you don't need an assault rifle. There could be someone up here trying to ping your ass. It would be awesome if you could get into these places here. Unfortunately, they're all sealed off. So I'm not going to jump down, but you couldn't jump down there and go around. We'll access out through the stairway here, and this leads to the back. Now, when you're coming out of here, and if you're coming around from the side here, which is where I just showed you, there's the balcony, and you jump down. When you're coming around here, be very, very aware of that window right there. That window is a prime spot, and all you snipers and assault rifles and fellow campers, that is a prime spot. And I'll go over there in a minute and I'll show you why, but you have to be very aware of people with sniper rifles and assault rifles from that spot, because they can easily nail you when you're coming out this way if you're going to try and access that. Same thing goes from around this spot here. I mean, you've got it. In order to access there, if you're going to come this way, which is a very dangerous way, you have to either come here, jump down, or go on the backside here. And that window there can almost easily seal off this entire area. If there is 2 people there, dudes, it is bad news. So this is dangerous. Keep aware of that. If you're going to do it, be very careful. Maybe lure them when you're coming out the window. If the doorway there, like pop out. Just pop out and make them get the shot off. And if you're a quick sniper, nail the dude. So we're going to go down here. This is Bravo, or B-bomb. And just to let you know as well, if you're looking at it, yes, you can jump down onto the rooftop here. And if you want, the only way to get on top of the bush is to jump off it, and you can elevate it. I don't know if you can do anything with this. I'm just showing you spots, showing you access, how to get on there. Because if you're off here, you cannot climb back up on to the bush. And I don't even think you can do it from the car here as well. Oh, no, never mind, I'm a liar. So just be aware, there's certain bushes you cannot get on and certain bushes that you can get on. And not all of them offer any type of assistance, and not are all helpful. However, when you're coming down the stairs, if you are lucky enough not to get killed by some douchebag in that window there, and you come down the stairs, be aware that someone can be just hiding right here in the corner from the bush and surprise you like a little weasel. And I say weasel because maybe it's something I would try. Anyway, same thing, you could have people hiding on this side, prone, just waiting for you to come down. Again, that only works if your team is effective and they're guarding the upstairs here, and then you suddenly, an enemy actually makes it through there. So just be aware of that. There's a little crevice in here. It doesn't offer much protection, but if you use it properly, it might give you additional coverage. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, coverage. This one here is probably the easiest. If you're on defense, this is the easiest one to defend. I would not spend a lot of time, or, if you have a team of 6, 1, 2 people maximum that you're going to be friggin' guarding this. If you have a wicked-ass person there guarding the upstairs and someone on the lower here guarding that, B could pretty much be sealed off. A is very problematic. So if you got a team, you're going to want to develop some strategies for A for sure, on for demolition and for search.